General Hospital spoilers reveal that Mason finally regained consciousness after being shot by Dante. Mason is lucky to be alive, but perhaps his fate is not better. Now Mason has become a kidnapper and even has murderous intentions. With such clear witnesses and evidence, Mason will definitely spend a long time in prison. There are many police officers around Mason's hospital room. It's really not easy for Mason to escape from here. Mason also understood that he would have no way out. Even though Mason kidnapped Ava just following Cyrus's orders, it would be difficult for even Cyrus to rescue Mason. However, Mason has been wandering for many years in the underworld, so relying on his cunning, he still distracted the police and then escaped from the hospital. When the police weren't paying attention, they discovered Mason had disappeared. He acted so quickly that everyone is still confused and doesn't understand what's going on. This makes Dante and Jordan very angry. It was very difficult for them to capture Mason. Mason is also a very dangerous criminal. Now, finding him will be very difficult indeed. Not to mention that in the process of running away, Mason can also harm those around him. Mason is so desperate to escape that he can do anything. After Mason felt safe, he went to Cyrus. Cyrus is the only person Mason can turn to for help right now. Cyrus will be forced to help Mason because if something happens to Mason, Cyrus will also be implicated. Mason wishes Cyrus would take him abroad, and Cyrus needs to make arrangements as soon as possible for Mason, or he could be caught by the police. At that time, the fact that Cyrus is his boss will definitely be revealed. Cyrus will agree to save Mason, but it seems it's not that simple. Although Mason is very smart, he cannot be as cunning and scheming as Cyrus. On the surface, Cyrus agrees with Mason, but in reality, he has another plan. Cyrus will take Mason to the riverbank, then shoot Mason dead and throw him into the river. All of this took place at the riverbank, so it was convenient for Cyrus to erase all traces related to him. Mason thought Cyrus took him away from Port Charles, but in the end, Cyrus chose to kill Mason. This is the safest option for Cyrus. Mason would never be able to open his mouth, so the fact that Cyrus was his boss would never be discovered. Now Mason has become a useless person to Cyrus. If Mason dies, Cyrus still has Austin. Austin still has a lot of useful value, so Cyrus will let Austin stay by his side.